Looks like we're on the countdown, 3, 2, 1. I brought up the screen. Looks like we're actually about to go live. Prayerfully, we are about to go live. Now we're having a Canva issue. First, we were having a Facebook issue. Now we are having a Canva issue. Yes, because now I have to log in all over again and bring up the slide all over again. Jesus, peace. So everybody's getting to see everything live. Oh, joy. What's going on, good people? Martina, Britt, Yelverton here. Thank you for sticking and staying. Hopefully my screen is going to cooperate with us and you guys are able to see what's going on here on the screen. I know there's a cushion of time in between when I started and when it finally decided to go ahead and go live. But I believe, let me check my page. We are actually live now. Whew. You just don't know. Let's see. Let me at least get it shared over to my group. Thank you guys again for your patience and your diligence showing up, being here, ready to go. And I'm pretty sure you all were here on time. Trust and believe I was here on time as well. Facebook just decided to not want me to be great tonight. And as you just saw, Canva decided it did not want me to be great either. But here we are. So step 11, day 11. We're going to go back and we're going to rehash a little bit for day 9 and day 10 to bring us up to date. And then we are going to move forward with day 11, step 11 tonight. So let's see if I can get one more screen to open up and be obedient. And let's catch up to where we were. So let's flip back to the other screen and then we should be good to go. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. This has been the journey of a lifetime. So I have the screen up and we're going to take the screen off. As you see, I have my video up tonight so that I can actually show you the book where all of this is coming from. We're going to see if technology is going to cooperate with us tonight. It has not been cooperating with us very well. And we had some pretty crazy things go on last Thursday and Friday. So we were unavailable to go live at that time. However, on Wednesday night, we did go through and walk through a couple of things. So just to bring us to date, if you do not have the download to kind of get caught up, if you do not have this specific download here, to get caught up with where we are and what we are doing, I will populate that into the chat so that you can be on tap with where we are. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming on and joining us and being live with us here on tonight. If you have had the opportunity to scroll through my timeline, you are probably seeing missing videos, and that is on purpose. The entire sequence to date, the first 10 days were actually live on my timeline, and it was left up there for the time period to kind of like peak interest, generate interest, allow people to take part in those videos for free, get the downloads, have a look around, participate, all of that good stuff. And now we are actually into step 3. Well, let's say part 3 of the define, describe, develop, and duplicate era. And we are actually now over into duplication. So most people who pop on now will kind of be watching this and will be a little bit confused. Like even what you're seeing on the screen now actually shows describe, and we are in part 3, which is develop. So if that tells you how haywire everything was, that is the screen from last Thursday and Friday. But let me jump right into where I am and do a quick recap, and that will allow you to catch up. So my name is Martina Britt Yelverton, and I'm presenting how to guarantee your goals for 2020. Basically, what I've said each and every night repetitively on purpose is that without a plan, you plan to fail. So a lot of times you end up accomplishing some things just by happenstance or just by luck or just pure adrenaline sometimes, and you don't realize that you would have either been able to accomplish more, go further, do more, arrive quicker, or something like that had you had a plan. So, what we're discussing is literally a 2020 series outline for how to define, describe, develop, and duplicate your guaranteed goals for 2020. Tonight's going to be a little longer than 20 minutes just because I want to do a farewell portion of a recap to kind of bring you up to date with what we have going on. But the bottom line is, who am I and why should you listen? My name is Martina Britt Yelverton. I am a brand master with Family First Designs, my LLC. Inside of Family First Designs LLC, the things that we cover deal with graphics, deal with giving you a blueprint, with helping you vision cast and brainstorm, helping you put together your sequencing, your branding, your plan of action for how to be unique in your own given field or talent, how to duplicate whatever it is that you have, inside of you outwardly so that people can see it in print and web on social media. Just giving people a full, clean understanding from beginning to end what it is that you're trying to do for your brand. So that is a quick, very quick synopsis of Family First Designs. I'm a cash flow queen and a youth lifestyle training founder, which means I help parents who are at home, single parents, married parents, parents in general, learn how to cash flow money into their home utilizing a wealth strategy such as hiring your kids. Okay. I am a revenue strategist with an instant pay raise company. Basically, what we do is we help you strategize your way to wealth by putting experts in between you and the end problem. The end problem could be the need to eliminate debt. The end problem could be the need to get your credit restored. The end problem could be the need to generate business income. The end problem could be the need to learn things like private reserve accounts. What are those? How to, literally learn about land banking and things like that. We put experts in between you and the problem so they can assist you with how to get to your end result. And that's better credit, more money, eliminating debt, and obviously investing. So we help you go from A to Z in a 4-3-2-1 method where we take those four obstacles, we break them down with three solutions. We give you two particular objectives that you're trying to meet, and one company does that for you. Okay. I'm also an ambassador with the Nightdale Chamber of Commerce. So not only do I help people understand what our Chamber of Commerce is and what our Chamber of Commerce does, but we are also growing our city through its business members. Its business, engagement with each other, its business relationships, and then also being here to support our town of Nightdale. Okay, I'm an ambassador and I help other people understand what the chamber is all about, promoting our chamber and helping you understand why you should be a part of your chamber. And finally, I am an online review tool educator, meaning I am a Google My Business educator. I help people understand why they should be on social media platform as a whole, but why they should be on Google as well to get reviews and to get found. We want to help you increase your exposure for your business and increase your exposure for basically anything that you're trying to do with regards to who you are and what your plan or purpose is. I'm a mother of four and a possible, and I say and a possible because we have a godchild that is serving in the military along with my adult son, my firstborn son, and then my military guy, my knee baby boy, and then I have two additional younger children who are in the home with me. I'm a mentor and I'm an eager mentee. I'm always wanting to learn. I am a learning junkie, okay? And I am also a friend. I am you. So somewhere in all of the things that I've said who I am, I'm sure you can find yourself in there. But basically, what we are trying to do is we're trying to figure out this journey together. So I hope that gives you a clearer understanding of who I am and why should you listen to me. I am a plethora of gifts and talents. I have umpteen hundreds of clients that I have dealt with over the extensive years of my business since 2008, helping people take whatever is in their head and getting it out of their head and out into the general public so that people can benefit from your gifts and talents. Okay. Understand that whatever it is that you have in your head that you are not available to thinking that you in your head created the problem with. So if you can understand that, you can understand why This method of guaranteed goals is so crucially important, and why you really need to pay attention, because you literally can think yourself out of a problem. This guaranteed goals is a start. My entire goal is to teach you to think your solutions into existence. Literally trust and believe. My squad has been inundated with trial after tribulation, after test, after tumultuous, tragic situations since I can't even go back how many months we have all been attacked. And by us being attacked from one form or another, it just lets me know that I must stick and stay the course, that I must keep praying for them and they'll keep praying for me, and that I must continue to think of the various solutions that we as a squad need to become exposed to and implement so that we can think our solutions into existence. That is the best and most guaranteed way to guarantee your goal. No, it's not an overnight process. No, it does not mean exactly what you want will happen. No, it doesn't mean exactly what you want won't happen. What it means is you can literally guarantee any goal that you set if you start with your thinking. So we're in week 3, the develop week here. In week 1, we defined exactly what it was that we wanted. In week 2, we began to describe what our time investment and financial investment, as well as what our commitment to our goal was. We actually listed lots and lots of goals in week 1. And we went through a process of seeing the goals and feeling the goals and knowing what we wanted in each and every goal, describing the goals, describing the conversation that we had about the various goals. And then we had to ask ourselves a very serious question about our belief in the goal. In week 2, we decided to go through even more in depth description about what we were literally willing to commit to achieving that particular one goal we set. Because if you have a to do list of 20 things and you check 10 of them off the list, literally you feel accomplished because you got 10 checked off. But ultimately, you're not completely satisfied because there were 10 things that were still left undone. So, if you actually take the time and look at that 20 things, prioritize what is most important, and tackle one first, you literally have guaranteed one goal. And when you check it off, you have actually accomplished and can celebrate that one goal, moving on to the next goal. Pay attention to eating one morsel at a time. They say, no, you can't eat an entire elephant, but actually, yes, you can. You can eat an entire elephant one bite at a time. So, here in week 3, we are literally going to develop the plan. We're going to develop the plan for accomplishing that one goal. So, as I said, when we first started this, steps 1 through 5 dealt with what did we want. And we were able to go through great details about what we wanted by defining and describing it in great detail of images, in great detail of feelings. And we actually went through a series of 5 areas that we focused on. And then we were able to come up with one goal at a time. So we asked every single week and every single day, what did we see, hear, say, do about that goal that we wanted? And then finally, what did we believe about the goal? Now, we looked at a list that we had written down and we categorized it professionally, personally, paternally, passionately. And I gave you the option to insert one other area that you were writing down different things that you wanted. And then finally, we decided on this week, well, last week, to choose one get it done goal. And because we chose one get it done goal, we were really able to narrow our focus and accomplish it very quickly. So, my very first get it done goal was this book. Can you see that? Was this book. And it's by Julian Gordon, Guaranteed Goals. My very first goal was to complete the book. I've had this book since August of 2018, and I had not read it. No matter how many other pursuits and how many other goals I was setting, I kept coming to the table with an incomplete goal. Got his book, and I started checking things off the list instantaneously, like like doing a complete conference, holding weekly webinars, traveling to different states to do presentations, um, monetizing a group, monetizing gifts and talents, bringing people into a group setting and holding daily calls. I was able to literally start setting goals and checking them off and just boom, 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 knocking out goals left and right. But I hadn't finished the book. I started the book and started accomplishing so many things, but I had not finished the book. So my very first goal that I set was to complete the book. So personally, for me, I needed to complete the book so I could have the accomplishment. Professionally, I needed to complete the book so I could help others have personal accomplishments. Passionately had nothing to do with the book, and paternally actually still had nothing to do with the book, even though I implemented a few things, goals for my kids that I wanted for them to set so I could see them get accomplished. Okay. So my first goal that I set was to complete the book. The next goal that I set was to celebrate the day that we are going to all come together on a live Zoom where we're all on the screen, and we're actually going to talk about the goal setting process, and we're going to set another goal together. All right. And then we're going to walk through the process on how to get it done. So, on last week, when we were going through our worksheet, we started talking about these different things. So again, my step 6 was to literally show you guys an example on how to complete your worksheet. And I utilized this worksheet specifically for completing my guaranteed goals book. Then I wanted to do the 2020 blueprint. Then I wanted to host, and I will host on the 20th, the guaranteed goals celebration Zoom, right? The next step in day 6, step 6, was to determine how much time I needed to invest. So you guys have a goal, and what I used as an example was making a bed. If you had a goal that you wanted to accomplish 20 days of making your bed, for whatever reason you wanted to do that, then how much time would it take you to make the bed? How much money would you have to invest in completing that specific goal? You're going to complete this process for every single goal, because once you actually write it down, Habakkuk 2 and 2, then you are able to literally cast the vision openly with other people who may want to join you, in that vision. They can see it plain and they can run to it, right? And even though that vision that you cast is for you, other people may have the same vision. They may want to hurry to you and help you, accomplish it. Moving beyond that, step 7, we needed to get a little bit of clarity. And in getting clarity, it will allow you to easily understand how you're trying to get to the end result of the goal. It will also hold you more accountable to the goal, because there are more things to the goal than just you accomplishing it, right? So the question was, what did you want to experience from the goal? Well, I wanted social media expansion, and I wanted increased growth of our brand, and I wanted to figure out how to get it done. My intention behind it was increase for me, increase for those who participate. What I figured out was that I lacked um, the time needed because my days were so packed. So literally what I had to determine is I had to cut out Canasta on my phone until I completed the book. So instead of me playing Canasta on my phone to kind of declutter my mind before I went to sleep, I determined you're going to read 20 pages a night until this book is complete. Did I need help? Sure. When it was time for me to start implementing my going live every night, my getting the slides set up, my getting the worksheets done, I didn't have time to manage certain areas of my social media. So what I did was I took my Sunday planning and I planned out 2 weeks worth of content at a time that my daughter could now post on one social media platform and cast it to 2 or 3 others, so that I could get the time back I needed to design the slides, design the worksheets, set up the Zoom meetings, get the marketing ready, put it in a sequence in order. I needed help. So what did I do? I employed my kids to begin managing daily posts so I could focus on the live. And how am I tracking that? I am looking for feedback from you guys who participate. I'm looking for feedback when I actually am able to go and check my Bitly account to see how many people are actually downloading the sheets. And then, of course, engagement here on the lives or inside my messenger afterwards. And then your participation. I actually had some people going, "Hey, I was looking for you Thursday. I'm glad I saw your post and that we were postponed. Will we be back Monday?" That lets me know that people are engaged and they're looking for the information, even though they may not be actually typing in on the live. So that's how you're tracking your progress to see whether or not you're on track. And then finally, on last Wednesday, day 8, we talked about getting committed if you don't accomplish the goal and what happens. And to ensure that you accomplish the goal, what is it that you must give up if you miss the mark? So we implemented that on last week. And one of the things I had to give up was the canasta card game so I could implement the 20 pages of reading. And then the way that I moved into step 9 and 10 and getting accountable. Who have you determined will hold you accountable for accomplishing your goal? And what commitment have you given to them to ensure that you do not have to pay up? And I don't mean pick something that's not really going to hurt if you decide, "Hey, I'll give you $5 if I don't accomplish my goal." That's not really going to hurt, and that's not guaranteeing that you will accomplish the goal. Now, me, I don't like to work out. So, not only did I let Tawana know that if I did not hold my 1-20-20, or if I did not complete the book, or if I did not get the information out, if I did something that was against what I had set, then I would have to literally work out for 90 full days and I would have to send her video documentation every single time. I ain't trying to do that. Absolutely not. So I made sure I finished the book. I made sure I sent the invite out. I made sure I invited the author of the book. I made sure I made contact with the author of the book and let him know that I am going to hold this meeting. I went even a step further and created an entire 20-day sequence. I have not missed a day uploading on YouTube, and I literally have not missed a day of casting information about the guaranteed goals, whether it was by a post, by a worksheet, by any type of documentation inside of the events panel. I have made sure that I have done something every single day so that I don't have to work out for 90 days on video for Tawana. I even ensured that I sent Stephanie accountability images to show her that I was reading the book each time I accomplished, and I believe I have this one on the slide. Let's see if I have it here. Yep. Each day I would send her a picture. This is the first picture, the second picture, the third picture, the fourth picture. I would send her a picture every single day to show her that I accomplished my 20 pages of reading. Okay. This is what we determined on last Wednesday to get it done. All right. And so, what I need for you to understand here and what we're doing this week, I need for you to take these 4 steps every single day. The first step that we're talking about today in step 11 is I need you to see the vision. Visualize your completion of the goal every single day with a focused intensity. I was not going to work out for 90 days, so I made sure I read my 20 pages. I was not planning on leaving too much of 2019 without having completed the book. I was ensuring that every single day I saw myself envisioning going live and talking to you guys. I saw the downloads of the sheets. I had them all set up. I visualized me completing this. I've already envisioned what 1-20-20 is going to look like at 1:20 p.m. when you guys get registered at register.entrepreneuru.com to show up for that event and celebrate with me. I saw it. I see it. And that's what I need you guys to do. So, step 11 tonight, which is step 1, night 1 of this third week, this is how to develop your guaranteed goal, is that you're visualizing the completion of the goal. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll talk about writing the plan, moving into action, and tracking your progress. Okay? So, again, If you want to connect with me and you're excited about this information, I am available on YouTube and Facebook, a little bit on Instagram, very little on LinkedIn, and all my posts just cast to Twitter. So if you want to get connected with me, watch my videos on YouTube, definitely reach out to me on Facebook. I am available for 15 to 30-minute appointments as well at getbooked.martinabrityelverton.com. Some people need a little bit of one-on-one time, and I offer those 15 to 30-minute consultations. Go to getbooked.martinabrityelverton.com. Scroll to the bottom, go to the 15 to 30 minutes, and actually go ahead and get yourself booked. So let's see, I do have one other thing that I need to pull up here on the screen because I do see that I did not cast it into the uh, develop. I did not put the, oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to happen, but I wanted it to happen inside of the group. So I'm going to make the slight adjustment to edit the post so that you guys can see. Hopefully this won't shut Facebook down. Y'all know how it is sometimes. Let's see here if I can edit the top. There we go. And say, grab this week's download at bit.ly/guaranteed goals develop. So GD develop. So let's copy that. Let's say save there. So it has been updated above, and I will also populate it directly here. And so now it has shown up there. Great, great, great. So you guys can see where to get tonight's download from. And again, tonight's download, what we're going through tonight looks like this here. Let's make that a little bit bigger. All right, so again, tonight we are discussing the guaranteed goals. This is the develop worksheet. All right, and tonight to develop what you want, now that you've selected, worked through, accounted for your very first guaranteed goal, and you've determined your investment and accountability for one 30-day get it done goal, it is now time that you see the end vision, write the plan, move into action, track progress, and we're going to celebrate. Okay. So tonight you're going to see the vision, and I need for you to track that by jotting down some of what you see. What have you been doing? How have you been able to develop your goal? Like I know one of our participants' goal, and she's faithful, is Miss Sheila Keem Prosser, and she has goals developed with regards to expanding her social media platform. She also has goals for getting partners to come in and support her goals and her visions for Dreamcoat Ministries. And because she's been very social, very verbal, very activated inside of seeing the end result, she's already gotten partners who were doing partnerships and sponsorships with Dreamcoat. And that is literally guaranteeing your goal. You cannot just write something down and think that that is the end result. You can't just state what your goal is and think that is the end result. And you can't just visualize it and think that is the end result. You must write it down and move into action. So I'm hoping you guys understand that this has become very clear for you, that you do get your download, and that we are available to get together again on tomorrow night at 10 p.m. to talk about how we're going to write the plan. So I thank you for your time on tonight. I'm excited to your success, and we'll talk soon.